All right, folks, it's going on almost 6 p.m. Thought I'd do a real quick video. I've preached 100 times. I'm no teacher, um, and I'm not. Explanations aren't there. I don't have the know-abouts and know-it-alls of this, that, the other thing. I do like to hope and think, though, that some of the videos I put on, in one way or another, one shape or form, has given a little bit of information anyway. So, okay. If you're keeping up with the videos, you'll know I had a problem last night, and the problem's been diagnosed, and it's so simple. I have a problem. I had a problem opening the back end here, and here's what was happening. There's a collection. You see this here, right? It's about the same, if not just a little worse, of a collection up here with this corn fodder. And what it does is when this opens up, when it opens up, you know, a little bit comes out here. You see that right there? That's the remnants of some, we're going to call it some corn paste. Well, it comes on back down, hits this area here. You can see this here. That's some sticky stuff. And this stuff is unlike hay or baleage or anything. You get a wad, you get a clump like this, and that's a lot of material to crimp down. Well, it comes down with such force, it's no problem. It hits right here, and then these hooks, for the lack of better words, come down. Well, once you take the pressure off of it, and of course then start baling, and things loosen up just a little bit, the door, see, I mean, you can see it. You can see how when they come down, they just scrunch and crush here, which isn't a huge deal. But anyway, that's the problem. Material collects primarily right here. You can see it there. It comes down to here, and it's probably got like that much squished. It comes down with enough force that the hooks will grab the pin, but then after baling and everything getting loosened up, there is a fair amount of pressure of the door going out and with the pin against the hook. And that's why I was having to go back and forth until it finally let loose. So what does that mean? Number one, that's a huge positive. There's not a true problem. Somebody scared the ever-living daylights out of me with a comment, and you're correct in your sayings of well, it got tweaked. The door got tweaked. That scared the hell out of me. That's not the case, so this is a big positive. But that's going to mean maybe a common practice of every 3, 4, 5 bales, getting my lazy butt out of the tractor and doing my part and helping just a little bit and cleaning all that rubble out of there, all that trash, so that there's, you know, not excess buildup right here, which is the problem. That's the problem child right there. The corner on both sides. You can even see it. I spent a little time cleaning this baler out and especially blowing out the dust, and my God, is it dirty. I'm going to spend more time on it tomorrow, tomorrow mid-morning. And I can almost promise you folks, we got a baling day tomorrow. The snow is all gone. We got about 1.5 inches or so. Right now it's 37 degrees. I promise you we hit 42 today. It's absolutely comfortably beautiful right now. So yeah, I can promise you we're going baling. That's the problem. I hope that helps anybody out. That's my problem anyway with this baler. And I have encountered it before with baleage. In fact, the peas and oats was really stringy, and that would make a mess. And if I do recall correctly, I had a little problem with it going up and down. I blamed it on the hydraulics. Wasn't the case. So hopefully that helps somebody out a little bit. Keeps you from getting scared that maybe your back end or your cylinders or your hydraulics are tweaked. Oh, I read that and I about swallowed my spoon. But all is well. Yeah, we got a big baling day tomorrow. No doubt about it. I plan to maintenance. I plan to maintenance the baler about mid-morning after chores and everything. Looks like Dad and one of the granddaughters is on the horse. You can hear the other one going a little crazy because the other one's gone. But yeah, we'll be baling at some point, and God willing, the whole damn thing. Give you a little view. Now it is getting close to hunting season here, so I don't know if you can see them way out there. Probably not, but I can see some blaze orange. Even though it's not hunting season, it's the proper thing to do right now. But looks like my brother and some of the grandkids are visiting Grandma and Grandpa, my mom and dad, and the one girl, she really likes to go for horse rides. So, you know, I've been thinking about something. If anybody's actually still watching, I gotta stop that. I gotta get to the important things when I first start these videos. Here's the deal, and this is just a brain fart. This is just a thought. I've got about 2 or 3 properties, maybe even 4, that play absolute hell to get in there in the springtime at an appropriate time to put down fertilizer. Pastures being one of them. A lot of low spots out there. That new property I picked up, that's going to be god-awful. And there's some other areas as well. Is there any merit in putting down fertilizer once the ground freezes? Obviously, it's sitting all winter. Is there any merit in that? Will you lose a bunch of value throughout the winter and everything else? Will it take in the spring? It's a thought. If anybody has a please an educated answer on that, because maybe you've done it before or you're doing it, I'd really, really like to know. Especially with the new property I picked up. That's going to be there's going to be a lot of pools out there for a long time, even through probably the month of June. So anyway, I'd really appreciate your thought on that. Spreading fertilizer when the ground's froze, just before winter, for of course springtime. You know what I'm trying to say. Explanations are awful. Anyway, that's about it. There's the 15-foot John Deere bat mower. We all know there's a problem. I do need to probably do a video on that at some point. It's kind of a sore subject right now, but what are you going to do? You can't keep crying in your soup all day long. It is what it is. That's about it. Dark setting in here real quick. I know the phone probably doesn't show it justice. All the chores are done. I'm very happy and proud to say that corn fodder bale is more than half gone. I'm very excited to see what it looks like tomorrow morning. I'm pretty ecstatic about that, folks. Trust me. Very happy about it. But that means that I got to get cooking on making a whole bunch more. The original goal thought was about 300-400. That's a little steep. Reality would be 200. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But that and hopefully some fair weather this week coming up here. I'd sure like to take care of the rest of these leaves and kind of put everything to bed. That's kind of what's going on here. Winter is going to settle in here real quick. Folks, I got to get going. I got a couple things to tie up before dark hits, which is real quick. And I just wanted to share that information with you, and hopefully you can share some with me about that fertilizer idea I have. I don't know. Makes sense if you don't think about it. I got to get going. Have a great night. Talk to you sooner than later.